Scare me, baby. Oh yeah. Hey. It's frozen.
Guys, this is your girl again, Erica Kanu, and today I'm going to talk about how I get into the nursing program. Because I know some of you will be wondering or thinking, how did she manage to do it with all those kids? Okay, so before I started the program, I just have my baby girl, that's the third child. So she was 3 months old when I get into the program. But before that, when I just have another baby, and he was 1 year old, my second child. So I have them very close. All the three kids, I have them really, really close. I have before I have the kids, I wanted to go to school. I want to become a nurse. I'm so determined. Then I have my son, my second son, here in the United States. So I was still determined to go to school. So after I have him, I wanted to go to school. Then I got pregnant again with my baby girl. But I was still determined to go to school. So I was pregnant and I was searching for school. I wanted to go for the LPM program. But the funniest thing is this. Most of the program in my surrounding in my area require you to take the entrance exam of math, English, AMP1. Yes, math, English, and AMP1. Physiology. Yeah, anatomy and physiology. So they require you to take that test. And I've never did anything in those. Like, I'm not a math person and I don't know nothing about anatomy and physiology, AMP1. So, and I was an art student back home in my country. So I was like, oh my God, let me think about it. So I never went back to those school because I know I'm not going to pass the exam, the entrance exam. So I was so devastated and I gave birth to my baby girl and I was home stressed because I wanted to go to school so badly. Then a friend came by and visit me. So we were talking. I was like, do you know any school that will accept me just with my African high school diploma? I really want to go to school. I want to become a nurse. And my friend was like, yeah, I'm in the school and they accept you're just going to take math. You're just going to take math and English for entrance. I said, okay, I can do the math and English. So she gave me the address, she gave me the information, and I went down there. I called and I make an appointment that I'm coming, and they were really nice to me. And when I went down there, they gave me all the they gave me paperwork and they gave me all the information I wanted to hear. And the man was super nice and he asked me, do you want to try the English and math placement? I said, sure. And I tried and I passed the score they want. So they applied for my student loan. They did it for me and I was super happy. I get accepted into that school to start from the scratch, from the beginning. So I'm going to take all those prereqs before I get into the program. So it's supposed to take me 4 years program. So I didn't want to do 4 years. I wanted to go the fast way by becoming an LPN and later if I decide, because I was thinking I have all those kids. Now I have 3 kids that time and they are the two are babies. How am I gonna do it? I was so depressed. about it. But I ask God, I pray to God for Him to direct me, and I speak with my husband, and He gives me a lot of motivation that we are in this together, we're gonna do it together, so don't stress yourself. Yes, so I took the class, I started the class, and I start with medical terminology, so I'm going in the evening. So my husband will off from work by 4, and I will go to school by 6 and come back 10 in the night. And that way, so and the school is for like it's 9 weeks. It's 9 weeks. Now it's no the school was 10 weeks, and it almost 3 months in a term. I started the school and I was going, everything was fine. I liked the class, I was doing my assignment. After 3 months of the school, I get to realize I'm pregnant again with my last child. I cried because I was so sick. I I can't even go to work. I don't want to do anything. I don't even feel like doing anything. I'm always lazy. So I said, "Oh my God, that's the end of the school. That's gonna be the end of the school." But because one thing I would say about my school is one of the best school for family or for someone that have kids. They really work with you, or someone that is working, you have a job, they will really work with you. So I switch on my classes to evening. So every class I will take it in the evening. If there is no evening class, I will take it online. That's how they have been working with me throughout my pregnancy with my last child. It has been going really good, and I'm having good grades, having honor rolls, dean's list. So after I took AMP1, I was taking, and after I took AMP2, then I said I'm going for the program. So my school require you to have a GPA of 3.5, and also you should pass the ATI test. Then with that GPA of 3.5, there should be the nursing prereqs classes like the AMP1, AMP2, and microbiology. All those classes one they should be in there, so you can able to evaluate if you are qualified for getting into the program. And I did all those one and I have a good grade with them. So I wake up one morning, I said to my husband, I'm going to take this TEAS exam. I'm going to take the TEAS exam for my nursing. I want to enroll into the nursing. My husband was like, you should wait after you have the baby. I said no, I want to do it now. So when I have the baby, I will just start my nursing class. And I pray to God, and I study, and I called my advisor that I want to take the nursing, the TEAS for the nursing. Then he is so supportive, like he supports me in anything I want to. He said, okay. Then I studied 1 week. I went in and took the exam and I passed. And I did my application for the nursing program, did all the paperwork, submitted, and they told me I should wait like 3 weeks for me to have an approval. And my GPA was good. Yeah, I did everything, and they put me on the waiting list to wait for approval. I was waiting. I was so anxious. I was waiting, worried, like, oh my God, this is what I want. And one day I was driving. I was on the phone with my husband. We were talking, and I said, oh, I'm having call from school because it will show on my phone that's from school, and I was driving and I picked this call, and the lady was like, "Is that Erica?" I said, "Yes. Congratulations, you get approved and you get admitted into the nursing program." I was, oh my god, oh my god, I thank you so much. And I, as soon as I dropped the phone with her, I called my husband. I'm gonna be a nurse. I'm gonna be a nurse. I'm gonna be an. I was so happy for me to be in that stage because I was in YouTube before I applied for the program, and I had people talking how much to fail, and some never get admitted into the program, and some are in waiting list. So I was so happy. I was shouting, very happy. Then, but I was pregnant, so I called my advisor that okay, this is what has happened. I got into the I've been admitted into the program, and now I'm pregnant. I don't want to start now. I want to wait after I have my baby. It was like, okay, that's fine, but you're going to have a different advisor now, so you're going to talk to her. So they, after a few days, they sent me a letter and congratulate me on the letter, and they put the name of my advisor. So I contacted her and I met with her. So I said I want to wait. I want to start my classes after I have the baby. Then she said, okay. So she, instead of me starting the nursing classes, she enrolled me with all the elective classes for the nursing. So that's what I've been doing when I was home, waiting for me to have the baby. And and after I have the baby, I was home for 3 months before I start my actual nursing class. So I was home doing all these classes online. So that was one of the best decisions I ever did because now I have few elective classes because I was home doing them online. So as soon as I have a baby and as soon as after I finish my 3 months resting, I start the program. And here I am. So guys, I'm so happy because I never thought of myself being in this right now. I never thought I would even go to university. I stopped in secondary school in my country and I came to Europe. From Europe, I'm here in America. So, but my dream is always to go to school. So sometimes we have to dream big. I dream big. Like every day, I have a different dream, and I always try to work on some of my dreams. So we have to dream big. So all my dreams do come true. Some it takes time, it's delay, it's slow, but they do come true, and I'm super happy that I get enrolled into the nursing program and I'm in the nursing program, and I know God will see me through out the program because He's the one that did it for me. Without Him, I can't. So this is how I get into the nursing program, guys. So if you have any question for me, if you have any solution for me how to study, please don't hesitate to comment it down below or send me an inbox message. I will really appreciate. I'm still learning with this YouTube thing. I don't know most of the thing. My son is doing all the editing and everything, which I really appreciate, and I'm blessed to have him. More to my son is a blessing in my life. So thank you guys for watching my video, and don't forget to comment and subscribe to my channel for more information all about my nursing program and what's going on in my life. And I'll be doing video about cooking, about things. I'm fun, but presently I'm kind of shy. because I don't even know if I'm doing the right thing, but I know God will direct me. So thank you guys once again, and bye.